Start of day 64. First day of our 9th week walking. 9th? Crap, I guess 10th. Whew, can't even remember. Anyway, this is where we stayed. It's a little more expensive than every other place we've stayed since France. It was €12, but when we got here, the municipal albergue was full because there are so many people on the trail. And we had to talk about this, and there's got to be a better system. I mean, at least it caters to pilgrims who walked, an extremely long distance. In the group that I'm traveling with, me would be the most because I've traveled over 1,100 miles so far. But just for pilgrims that's, put that extra effort in, maybe they get a bed for the person that's only been walking for, 3 days, 4 days. But that's not the way it works. It's first come, first serve. So we're on a mission to overhaul the albergue system. Another misty morning here on the Camino. It's kind of cool. The clouds, the low clouds, the fog, the mountains in the background. Of course you can hear cars. Glad I can't see them though. So we're about an hour into our walk so far today. The sun is really trying to come out up there. I know it eventually will. Just hoping it'll hold off. Either that or if we stay in these trees, that would be just awesome. Of course I really don't remember what the rest of this walk is like into Monte de Gozo or to Pedrosa, wherever I decide to stop. Not really sure yet, but Monte de Gozo would make a nice short walk into Santiago tomorrow with some time to look around. So we've just come up the hill, another hill, into this town to take a break, and we've come across somebody built this guy, and we're thinking he's the Galician symbol for the pilgrim, the mascot. I don't know if he has a name. Probably something weird though. Anyway, we're headed off that way. Hope they left without me. Oh well, I'll catch up. Here we are at kilometer 19. We've just entered Arrua. It's a nice little small town, which means we have about 14 kilometers to go till we get to our destination. But supposedly there's a store here, so we're probably going to stop and pick up some supplies, because in Monte de Gozo, I don't remember there being much, except like this sprawling, I don't know what you call it. It was built for something years ago. I mean, there's just building after building, like 36 or 40 buildings for some kind of celebration. I think it was in 2008. But when I get there, we'll figure it out. Anyway, we're out. So, no idea what he's saying, but I'm sure we'll get a translation of this later. But Roxanne over here is laughing at what he's saying, so must be something. But yeah, it's a Spanish interview. They don't want to talk to us English people. So we're starting to come into hydrangea territory. I knew this was going to happen. And the next couple days on the way to Finisterre, we will actually see a lot more. But they're pretty cool, hydrangeas. Getting really close now. Anyway, now that we're getting close to Santiago, they have these new way markers. Well, they're not new, but they're new as in we haven't seen a lot of them. It points to the Camino de Santiago, a nice wooden sign. But most of the ones I've seen are pretty crappy because people have vandalized them. But that one's in pretty good shape. Thought I'd show it to you. Yeah, I'm tired. We're walking up a hill. I think it's the last big hill before descending into Santiago. I think. Whew. I hope. Oh, shade. Okay, this is not the first sign we've seen that says don't stop walking, but we're so close now. Our stop, less than a kilometer away. Santiago, 5 kilometers away. We'll walk in tomorrow morning. It'll be glorious. We are now at Monte de Gozo. There's this big monument to the Camino. I don't have no idea what it means, but there's a shell up there and a cross, some pilgrims. Anyway, the view from up here, well, it would be much cooler if these trees weren't in the way, but yeah, we're up at the top of the hill. We'd passed by the radio station and the national TV station because they're both situated up here on the mountain. Imagine that. The view. Yeah, if they just cut down these trees, I mean, you see the mountains over there, then you see big mountain right there, and then more mountains over there, and then more mountains and some trees. Oh, and then we see Roxanne and Georgina. Yep, it's been a long day. They're waving. Anyway, we're gonna go have a beer over there. Actually, I just noticed the view over here is actually pretty cool too, looking back into the little town. More mountains in the distance. Yep. Pretty cool.
Lo puedo volver a explicar.
Lo quiere grabar porque va grabando trozos de...
Pero dile que me pongo muy vergonzoso.
He said he gets very shy.
No problem. El nombre es un hórreo.
Así.
Un hórreo, y es donde antiguamente se guardaba pues el trigo, el maíz, la comida del ganado y de la casa, para que no entraran los animales y fuera un sitio oscuro y ventilado.
Okay.
Luego en Galicia se siguen utilizando algunos.
So that's what that is. And what was it? It was called a...
Horreo.
Here we are on the Camino de Santiago. This is not to be sacrilegious, but the Last Supper before we get to Santiago. Everybody.
Are about to get a leave blessing.
That's sad.
Well, some of us.
You just said, ooh, that looks good. You gonna eat all those tomatoes?
Yeah.
You've got the body
Oh, do you
and
want
I've got
some?
the blood.
Okay.
Okay.